I got this nice question from one old client of mine. Nice guy. So he got in touch with me. He said, "Hey, Loy, I don't know if you remember me or whatever. I just wanted to ask you, okay, I see your videos, your daughter, and that is your motivation. But now, what advice would you give for remaining, to being a workaholic? That means to being passionate about your work, to be driven, to want to work." So basically, the guy is asking me, how can you have that drive, the desire, the determination? That's as far as I understood the question. So let me answer it. Now, if you are a self-employed, a businessman, or you're paying your own bills, you don't get a salary end of the month. And on top of that, you have a wife, you have a kid. Trust me, you don't need any motivation. You get automatically motivated. You're motivated by default because you don't earn, you don't eat, you don't survive. Nobody's going to pay my bills. So the first things first, for a businessman, self-employed, or a person who earns his own income, he doesn't need to have any drive. Drive is there by default. Okay, so that's one. Now comes the question, what about employees? And this is where the question is very relevant. See, for employees, people who get a salary end of the month, number one is whether you work 100%, whether you work 80, whether you work 60, or whether it's just namesake, some of our, I'm pretty sure in your company there are these locals or Emiratis or, the bosses, they say chamcha, no? The boss's pet comes anytime he wants, does whatever he wants, just comes, namesake, and goes and gets paid. Okay. Now, irrespective whether you're 100 or 10 or 5 or you get paid end of the month. So where it is not a sales target based job, when you get paid by default, where is the drive? Seriously, where is the drive? Because no matter, even if you slog your ass off, you work very hard, you answer emails on time, you make the documents perfect, you submit, you're not going to get a salary increase immediately. And even if you do get an increase, it'll just be one time, a bonus. It's not going to give you a bonus month after month. Because the agreement is, I paid you, you're doing a job. And I expect you to do to the best of your ability. So where is the drive in pushing more? If you're in sales, okay, you push more, you get more commissions. But if you're not in a commission-based job, then what the fuck you do? So, to be honest with you, see, I'm not going to give you one of those motivational lectures of, come on, you need to have a fire within and find your purpose and that and this. And it's very easy to talk here. If you don't love your job, you don't love what you do, no matter what the fuck you say, nobody's going to be bothered. So it's very hard. So now the question is, so what do you do, man? What do you do? Okay, here's my answer. I think, see, I have been an employee just like you. I also worked just like you for a salary. And I can tell you without a doubt, I was a lazy bum. I was just taking the management for a ride. I was just taking advantage of the system. I was just enjoying a salary and I didn't give a fuck. I was waiting when Thursday, Friday would come. I was waiting for the holidays to go meet the girls. I was waiting for everyday work to get over so I can go to the gym, go play my video games, hang out with my friends, because my heart was not there in the work. But today, when I'm working for my own brand, when I'm working for my own, and when I don't have a salary, nobody has to wake me up. Every day I wake up by myself. Every day I'm driven, I push myself because the fear is there. So the only solution I know to answer this question is you have to start working on by yourself. You have to create something of yourself, your own business, something of your own, freelance, and that will push you to work hard. Is there a risk of failure? 100%. Are there chances that you will not succeed? 1000%. But at least that will push you to work hard. Otherwise, as an employee, if the employer doesn't pay you well enough, or he doesn't incentivize you, or the environment is boring, or the colleagues are fucked up, no matter what you do, it's not going to help. So there's a sum total of so many factors. So as long as you're an employee, as long as you have the same friends, as long as you have the same environment, it's never going to work. I have one client from Saudi, rich guy, but he cannot work with anyone. He just ends up working for some time and resigns and leaves. I told him, you have to do something on your own as a freelancer. You're not going to work well with groups because you just can't. You're full of yourself, just like me. So my answer to you is very simple. You need to create something of your own. You need to find something that you love. You need to have something where you have total control, whether it's waking up in the morning, or choosing your customers, or your work schedule, or whatever. And only then you'll find the drive, the desire, the determination. Remember, when you're in love with a girl, or when you want to watch a movie, or when you're going for a holiday, or you're going to buy what you like, you're so excited. You're like, wow, yes. Even when you're going for a date, you want to look your best, you look your sharpest, But then when it comes to daily chores, don't give a fuck. So that is where, when you have your own thing, your own baby, your own brand, and there is no guaranteed salary, that fear mixed with the thrill of getting the customer, the joy of closing a sale, that will make you a totally different person. I'm telling you honestly. See, for me today, I'm a self-employed. Okay, I'm a freelancer. There are days where, there are some days which are totally like, fuck man, what is happening? And I can't sleep and I'm worried. And then there are days where just, I'm so much with joy. There are some days where I feel like $1 million. I want to run 4-5 rounds. I want to do amazing stuff. And then there are days where I just get up and, oh fuck man, my legs are paining, my hands are paining, this is paining, that is paining. I'm a human being just like you, man. Just like you. There's no difference. So, but I can tell you one thing without a doubt. The joy that comes, that I'm working for myself. I don't have to take anyone's shit. I don't have to listen to anyone. I create my own game plan, my own schedule. I'm my own boss. For $1 million, I will not go back to being an employee. $1 million, seriously. I'm not even exaggerating. This, what I'm doing, is the greatest joy, the greatest happiness. Oh, that's why he's barking. There are 2 new dogs here. Hey, doggies. You guys are new dogs, huh? Who are you? New dogs. So, like, see, I'm making these videos now. I'm my own boss, no? I'm my own boss. Nobody is telling me what to do. So, I'll never want to give this. In fact, I would rather die than lose this life that I have. Because it's so beautiful. So all I'm telling you is find something that makes you happy. Find something that gives you joy. Hello. Find something that gives you joy. And try to commercialize it. And the only way you can do this, the only way, is if you have your own business, your own brand, something that you love, something where you put the skin in the game, like this, your own money, your own time, your own effort, Because for me, I put my entire life, I gambled my entire life to make this work. I left Dubai, I left my friends, I left society, I left people I know, and I came to a strange country, and I started from zero, literally with nothing. And today, if I have succeeded means in a small way, how I have, it's only because, I put the skin in the game. So this is all I can tell you. This is the only way I know how you can achieve success. You let me know your thoughts, if you think I'm right or if you think I'm wrong. And please, if you have any advice for this young man, who wants to find his drive, his determination in a job that sucks, with a boss that sucks, and an environment that sucks. I mean, what can you do? Change your job? But what if the same thing happens again? How many times will you keep doing it? So that's where I say, find your own thing. And that's the answer to the solution. Okay? Answer to the problem. All right? You guys take care. This is me signing off. Ciao.